Okay, should be ready to get going. In theory. In theory. Now, do we want to talk about practice? Because the simple answer is no. Don't want to talk about practice. Ooh. Anyway. Sorry if I'm a little bit drowsy today. Apart from having to wake up at 2:30 in the morning because my husband had to go into work early, so oh boy. It was, of course, New Year's Eve, which means despite the fact that my neighborhood has put out a wonderful noise ordinance to stop people from doing exactly this, everyone started shooting off fireworks at midnight. I'm not kidding. Before they put off the noise ordinance, people used to shoot off fireworks at 3 a.m. out here. So they put out a noise ordinance to stop just that, but because it was New Year's Eve last night, they were a little lax on it. So, like, people started shooting off fireworks from 9 p.m. straight through to, like, straight through to like, midnight, and it was ridiculous. So, did not get much sleep last night, so that was fun. Ooh, can I just come over here and say...
Sending out the drone.
Actually, can I... Direct control, pilot drone. Because one of these nests has an egg in it, right? This one, okay. No? That doesn't count? I thought it would count if it had eggs in it. It doesn't count if it has eggs in it. No, come on, no.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be advised that our weather forecasts predict an incoming hurricane.
Okay. Nope, gotta get out of that now. Where's my emergency shelters? Thank you. Open all shelters.
Ladies and gentlemen, our weather forecast has been updated. The hurricane threat level has been raised.
Yep. I was trying. Can I just like... Yeah, here we go. Pilot drone. I can just like pilot drone.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Kayuajara to the park.
We are? Oh, yeah, they hatching. That counts, but it says they're sleeping. Huh. Well, I mean, it won't work anymore. It won't work no more. Because they're all gone now. Can we find the juvies? Yes. Yes, there's one of the babies over there. Can I pilot this thing? No, thanks for asking. Okay. That's got to be the baby right there. That is not the baby. Okay. Can I find the baby somewhere? Are you the baby? Yes, that's the baby. Okay, cool. Got it. I'm doing all right. How you doing, Red Hood?
Ladies and gentlemen, please beware of flying debris and proceed to take cover.
Okay. So these guys are upset. Unhappy child. Do they have babies as well? Oh, they do. Right. They do have kids. Okay. That's right. These guys had kids. I mean, like, I got almost no sleep last night because they've been setting off fireworks since like 9 p.m., so that was fun. My neighborhood usually has a noise ordinance, but since last night was New Year's Eve, they said forget the noise ordinance. So, at least until like 1 a.m., they decided forget the noise ordinance. So we had fireworks, but of course we had to wake up at 2, and then we had to clear the snow off the driveway, which means I can't use the snowblower to clear the snow off the driveway. I have to use shovels because of the noise ordinance, which basically means I can't make too much noise in the morning. So while everybody else is just going to bed after the festivities, we're trying to wake up to get my husband off to work on time. They attacking the fence? Not yet. So far, well, this guy might be attacking the fence. No. So far, it doesn't look like anything's seriously damaged. So far, we seem to be okay. Yeah, so if I'm a little bit quieter than usual, I'm sorry. It's just because I'm a little drowsy. It's just I'm just a little drowsy today. And maybe in a little bit of pain, but that's just because of having to shovel probably about 3 inches of snow off the drive manually. Yeah, there's a reason we got a snowblower. We get a lot of snow out here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for.
I mean, technically we missed the snow belt by like 2 miles, but we still get a lot of snow out here. That's the area of the Midwest that gets the most snow. And we missed it by like 2 miles, but yeah. No, well, I mean, I try to treat my stream kind of like a podcast where I'm constantly chatting. Mostly because I get a lot of lurkers, and I know I get lurkers more than I get actual chatters. So I know I'm usually talking to nothing. So so if I am a little quieter, I'm sorry about that. I usually try to like keep chatting at nothing, but yeah, sorry if I'm a little quieter than usual. Oh, the joy of not sleeping very well. That, and of course, if it wasn't the fireworks, it was my husband snoring, and if it wasn't that, it was the dog kicking me half the night. So I've been awake most of the night. That's fun. We need another dino species, which is fine because I think we have. Yeah, I do a lot of talking to ghosts, but that's okay. I'm used to it. They want me to put another. Yeah, they want me to put a gooseberry dino down, which is fine.
Your normal activity.
Yeah, that's okay. I told them that it was okay to walk around. We're good. Um, we do have a gooseberry dino. They want me to put down a gooseberry dino to continue on. I think we do have the gooseberry dino ready to go. Yes? Tell me, do we have the gooseberry dinos? Yeah, mostly. Can we add anybody else onto this? No? No? Okay. A lot of guys need rest. So we've got to go to my scientists and tell you guys to go take a nap. Cool. I guess that's more telling them to go take a vacation than a nap, isn't it? I guess that's more telling them go take vacation time more than telling them to go take a nap, but I feel like that should be go take a nap. Okay, let's take a look at management views. We need more shelter coverage back here. How are we on bathroom cover? We need more bathroom coverage back here as well. I know we're kind of low on transport, but I don't think we're super worried about transport yet. Okay, see, yeah, so this is what I was expecting. We're not seeing a whole lot of guests back here. This is mostly staff. We're seeing guests primarily over here. Okay, that's what I was expecting. It looks like we're covered as far as food, drink, and shopping are concerned at the moment, so that's great. We are getting some overcrowding over here, though. So that's interesting. Not worried about visibility yet. Ranger patrols, okay. Power, okay. Storm protection we don't have unlocked yet. Maintenance we're covered. Oh yay, contracts are available. Cool. I don't have security, but we should probably prioritize getting security because apparently sabotage is going to be a thing. So I should really probably consider that. Huh. Obstructions. That's a thing. Okay. Fun. Alright. That's a fun thing to consider. Okay. So the question is, if we don't have guests back here, do we need to consider putting bathrooms and shelters back here? Right? I mean, that stuff is under guests, so I'm not going to say it's super necessary, but it would be nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now open to use for whenever nature calls.
Here, let's put it up here. And it tells me that I can't. See, that's what drives me crazy. It goes white, and then you go to put it down, and it says, no, you can't do that. And I go, really? Because you said it. I could do that a second ago. And then it says, yeah, ha, JK, no, you can't. And I say, but you said I could. And it goes, no, you can't, though. But you said I could. I thought you said that was an emergency shelter. Okay, forget it. Whatever. It's there, it's operational, it's connected in, it'll cover that area. We're good. Okay. Yeah, I know, they're not fair. Alright, so let's go back and continue on with the fossils that I was working on. Can't do anything else with the rest of those. get those ready to go. I'm just going to get all the fossils done and get as much genome as we can ready to go. Why? I don't really know. This needs maintenance. Do we call somebody, or is that not a thing that we do anymore? Is this out of a maintenance zone? There's a thing for that, right? Maintenance. Uh, kind of. Yeah. Looks like it's kind of out of a maintenance zone. So if I put a maintenance panel back here and we say, hey guys, come fix this. Will you guys come fix this? Oh yeah, because this also needs maintenance as well, right? Come fix these. Will you guys come fix these? Yeah, well, okay, so I kind of do that to my husband, which he does find hilarious. When like I'm asking, he'll be like, "What's for dinner?" And I'll tell him, "Okay, well you have your choice between A and B." And then he'll be like, "All right, fine. Well then I choose A." And I'll sit there and go, "All right, well A it is." And then I'll go to make it and be like, you know what? Scratch that. We don't have the stuff for A. You're getting B." And then I'll look at it again and go, "You know what? Never mind. You don't have B. We don't have the stuff for B either. You're getting D." He laughs at me so hard when I do that. And he sits there and goes, "Well, why did you even give me those choices?" Because I thought I had this stuff. He laughs at me so hard when I do that to him. Okay, so we've got that going. Yeah, I know. You need rest. Go take a vacation or a nap or whatever it is you feel the need to do. Yeah, we need more species. I know that. Okay. So, what if we were to say put the new aviary back here? Right? This be the new aviary zone? We have 2 million, we can do it. Enclosures. Why did you put me in that view? Ooh, can I do it? Ooh, okay, you know what? We're gonna have to okay. Yeah, why did you put me in that view? I don't want to be in that view. Let's say line it up here and then go here, here, and then here. Yeah? I don't love it, but I don't hate it, so we're gonna deal. Yeah, that could work, right? We're gonna go with, yeah, that works great. And this will be where the gooseberries go. Right? Alright, we need an aviary hatchery. Let's put it here. There we go. We are going to need... It's going to be under here, right? We're going to need an aviary viewing gallery. There. And I would love to put in... Yeah, I know, it's got no power. I fix it. I will fix it! Let's put in a fancy viewing gallery over this way. Something to this effect. Not really. I'm not really a combat person. That would be my husband.
We have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
We have, but there's no animals to observe yet. I'm not really into a lot of combat games. I'm more of a passive player. I'm more of a creative type person, I guess you could say. I prefer creative games. My husband does a lot of the...
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, my husband does a lot of the shoot-'em-up games.
Gallery, ready for you to observe our amazing avian reptiles.
Uh-huh, I did, but there's no avian reptiles to observe today. Not yet, anyway.
Okay, understood.
There's no avian reptiles to observe yet. Give me a second. If I were to do a Batman game, it would probably be a Telltale Batman game. And I think I do have that one free somewhere. I think I was given free Batman Telltale somewhere, so I might consider doing that. I don't know. It depends on whether or not we got that one somewhere, anywhere. I don't know. Let's start with getting you. We need 7 science. We should have more than enough to do this. Yeesh. We have more than enough for this. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, we should be good. Go for it, I suppose. Alright, so while they are working on that, let's get... We need some water. This might not be the best place for it. Okay. Let's put the water over here, actually. Primarily because we are going to need a couple of feeders. Thank you. Yes. Right? We need some water. We're going to need some feeders. I'm assuming you're ready. Not quite, but close. Good enough. All right. Only one. Oh, good. Okay. I guess we're just going to begin the incubation with one then. Okay, cool. Cool. Then get me a boy as well. Because we are going to have a breeding pair, gosh darn it. I want at least 2. Okay. Hi. Alright. Okay. Cool. Thanks. Yep. Construct a medium amenity. I would have to research that. I'm not sure we're ready to do that. Have at least 350 in the park. And reach ticket sales of at least 115 a minute. Ah. So far, I like all of them. I mean, I'm not going to say, but like so far they're all pretty similar. There's not really like a whole lot of differences. I would say one is my least favorite, but that's because they don't allow me to pause. You know what, let's choose this one, I guess. Because it doesn't have any extra time bonuses, so I won't feel bad if I miss the extra time bonuses. But like I haven't really gotten too far into 3 yet, so I don't think I can call it on 3 yet, if whether or not I'm really like hating anything particularly. But like so far 2 and 3 are very similar. Like very, very similar. I did not necessarily care for a lot of what they did with 1 though, I will say that. Like I hated the fact that they did not have, I like the fact that they have an undo button down here though. That's nice. I do like that they have an undo and redo button down here. That I like from 2. They did not have that. I like having an undo button. That's definitely a plus. Okay, you're gonna be a boy. Thank you. And let's go ahead and begin the incubation with anyone we can spare. Sure. Okay. Just so that we can have 2 of them ready to go. But then I just like buildy games. So that's just a me thing. Okay. And they want me to construct a medium amenity. Well, I can't do that until we get everybody available anyway, so let's just speed her up. That's the other thing that I like that both 2 and 3 have, is that they have these speed up options down here. I do like that. That's a nice option. And I do like that 2 and 3 have aqua options as well. Well, I think 3 has an aqua option. I don't know. Well, we've almost got our girl ready to go. How about our boy? He gonna be ready in a second? He should be. They're very close. Okay.
Synthesis procedure.
She's ready.
Incubation
There we
procedure.
go.
Please stand by.
Now they're both ready. Release. And release. They say releasing in progress on both of them. But I don't see releasing happening. Am I not looking at the right place? I should be looking at the right place. Hang on. There it is! There it is! There it is! Release just had to load. There she is.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Money isn't everything. which is what I usually have to tell myself after a few nights in Sin City.
Uh-huh.
It is a lot of things, though, so it's time to rake in the dough. While catering to our guests' needs, of course.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Chief among which is the need not to get eaten.
Yeah, I'm working on that too. Okay. So, we've got to, number one, work on influence around here. We need wetland. Should up that. Okay, now we need pasture land. Should up that. Next we need a little cover. Okay. You say we need more pasture? Okay, and now you're saying we need more cover. Okay, so this is wetland and cover, so let's do a little bit of that. Done. Alright, perfect. You are all set then. They have a nest, they have water, they have food. There are 2 of them, so we should be ready to go and not have to continually make more. That'll be nice. Alright. So. So far, I do like the breeding mechanic in 3 as well, because like 1 and 2 did not have a breeding mechanic, which meant that the dinosaurs would die off and you had to spend more money to continually make more. Which was always a problem. So it's nice to like have a breeding Oh, matures in 7 years. Okay, they've got an egg next to them because they're juvies. Ooh. Fun. Fun. Cool. Okay, nice. So, we need 3 of 10 species. So we need to get more species in, is the big takeaway. And so far, we do not have that. Yeah, let's just get you working on that. We are also going to need 2 head 2 scientists. You need a nap. We need research. Amenities. We need somebody getting medium amenities. That'll work. Okay. And then we are going to need to go to the expedition sites. Because guess what? We need more dinos. Dimes. Compies. Lystos. Galleys. Sinos. Chahungosaurus. Kennies. Tapies and toppies. Tapies and troopies, I guess. What do we got over here? Narcissus. Penties. Starries. Eddies. Do we have any dinos? Nope, no dinos. Okay. Oh, that's depleted. That's why it's all grayed out. How How about... We have 1 million. Let's go for a cheap site, shall we? There we go. Well, we already have the penties, though. I don't really need more penties. Get another cheap site. Well, these are 22, but they're only compies. I don't want compies. Compies are boring! Compies are just little babies. There we go! You three, go get me some lies. Alright, now while they're working on getting me some Lysories, let's take a look at the map. What do we got as far as land? Quite a bit. Quite a bit. We just have to get past this kind of bottleneck area here. Okay. We just have to get this past this bottleneck area, and then we've got quite a bit of open land down here. So... Ooh. Cool. Nesting area claimed. All right. So then let's take a look at going. Terrain is too steep, huh? Okay. I can fix that. Thank you. Thank you. Eggs found. Cool. All right. Question mostly from you. It does not cost anything to flatten out the land back here. Really? Ooh. Does that give me more or less of a slope? Less. I like it. Ooh. Okay. So we're just gonna cliff this area off back here. Why? Because it makes it easier for me to build. Because then they don't keep yelling at me that I can't build on that much of a slope. Is it smart? No! Do I do it? Uh-huh. Does it take me forever? Yep. Is there any point to it? Kind of. Mostly just building. Alright, cool. guess that area is flattened out. Okay, cool. There we go. Yeah, I know. That says outside of the buildable area. You can't go that way. Watch me. Yeah. Well, I usually just play the campaign. I would do something like that in like Sandbox. But yeah, absolutely. Feel free to like experiment if you ever get it by yourself. Yeah, that would be a fun thing. When I had, it was the original Zoo Tycoon. My husband used to love this. When I had the original Zoo Tycoon, it was only the original. I can't do it on two. But I used to spend hours building this huge, elaborate zoo. And then what you could do is you could take the delete tool and click it from one end of the zoo to the other, and just drag to the other end of the zoo. Delete the entire zoo. Let all the animals go free, everything just delete. And then in one click, you could just undo everything, get everything back, put all the animals back in their cages, and act like nothing happened. And I would do that. And my husband would laugh at me for that, because I would wait until like you would get this whole the zoo whatever, like the your zoo has been reported for welfare issues. They're gonna shut you down, kind of thing. And I'd be like, okay, pause it, undo everything, put all the animals back in their cages. What welfare issues? There's no welfare issues. Everybody's fine. I don't know what you're talking about. My husband used to laugh hysterically when I would do that. But I could only do it on Zoo Tycoon 1. You can't do it on 2. Because they took that particular feature away on 2. Where you could just click and drag and like delete an entire zoo in one fell swoop. But I would do that. It would be fun. You'd let like the animals loose, they destroy all the people, eat absolutely everything in one shot. They destroy everything. And then you just press the undo button and get it all back, put everything back in their cage and be like, what? What issue? There's no issue. I don't know what you're talking about. And then they'd send their little inspector in, and their inspector would be like, there's no welfare issues. I don't know. Everybody's in their cages. It's fine. That I used to do. That was fun to do on Zoo Tycoon 1. My mom always also used to laugh because on, what was it, Roller Coaster Tycoon, I always used to like destroy the roller coasters and make them crash all the time. That's also largely because I could never actually finish a single coaster on that thing. I never figured out how to finish a single coaster on that thing. I tell you what, when I play coaster building games, autocomplete is my best friend. I love autocomplete. I love that they put an autocomplete button in those games. Good lord, I cannot build a coaster without it. But Mom used to laugh at me for that. Alright, cool. Yeah, that's better. Make sure that's all straightened out. Yeah, okay, that's much better. See, this seems a little wonky to me. Here, can we... like, delete these tree zones back here? Cool. Is there any point to this? Not really. This is just what I do to make my life easier. Okay, that is costing me though, so that we might not be able to do. Well, I should say, is it costing me or is it giving me cash in? Okay, yeah, it's costing. Okay, cool. Good to know. Okay. Yep, alright, that's all fixed. Okay, great, perfect. Perfect, that's what I wanted. Alright, so then the question... that we have from there, actually. I think I messed that path up. Okay. So then the question that we have from there, right? Is I kind of like the idea of keeping the aviaries together and starting a different land area, but okay, hear me out. We expand aviary territory into this neck of the woods, right? Question. Are you going to let me get into dig sites? Where is dig sites? I've probably passed it like 6,000 times. Here we go. I can get into marine dig sites. Okay. And there's only one more flying type that we could do. Okay. And we have 1, 2... just 2 marine types. Really? Really? Just 2? Aww. Oh, you need a nappies. Go take one. Does it tell me if they're... Okay, so if they're flying type, they have the fish next to them. That's the only way I tell. Oh no, okay, it shows me down here in the bottom corner. I'm kind of sitting over it, sort of, kind of, half a little. Oh, okay. Not like super, but it tells me what they are, sort of. Oh, that's nice that they kind of tell you sort of half a little what you're gonna get down there. Okay, cool. I like that. That's better than 2. So far I am liking the mechanics in 3 a little bit better. Did I see a dilly doo? Oh, they brought back the dilly doos. Guys, they brought back dilly doos. Oh, we gotta go for a dilly doo. We gotta send some guys for a dilly-do. What do we got here? Well, you look funny. He do look funny, though. They brought back a dilly-do! Okay. So here's what I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking we take this. Okay, that's nice. We might be able to replace the contract. Let's see what they give me. That's probably better. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So, yeah, we got a dilly-do. We can get dilly-doos now. I'm thinking what we do is we go down this way, right? That's much better. Is that a straight path? Probably not. Do I care? Immensely. Yes. I absolutely immensely care, and it's gonna bother me. But, we're gonna pretend that it doesn't. We're gonna pretend that I am not mildly OCD and that absolutely will not immensely bother me. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go this way. Oh, I hate that pathway. Okay. Something like that. I'm using the paths just to kind of mock out what we're going to do. So this is going to be aviaries and aqua going forward. From here down, we're going to have this be land animals, more or less. Well, we got lies. That's cool. Oh, and we have the medium things now. You know, I could have just built one of those and then gotten a new contract. Oh well. That's life. Right, they're still currently out doing the thing. Alright, cool. So here's the thing. We are going to need another response facility. We're going to need more maintenance facilities. And we're going to need another medical facility. So we're going to need more of this stuff down here. Abso-freaking-lutely. Not even a question. Am I getting distracted? Yes. 110%. Do I know I'm getting distracted? Yes. 110%. Does that make it better? Probably not. No. Is everybody still frustrated with me? Probably. Gonna do it anyway. Narcissus. Should we get more dilly-doos? Oh, we are almost done with the Demeosaurs. Ankies, Cories. We'll just leave what we've got. We'll leave what we've got. Let's take a look at what we can do as far as research, actually. Probably not a lot. We can get a second research. We need, oh, we should probably work on security. Do any of these get us security? Because we should probably seriously consider working on security. Actually, let's take a look at medicine. Yeah. Medication has to be, medication and vaccines have to take priority, and security apparently needs to take priority. Because apparently we're going to get sabotaged. So that's going to be a thing that I need to keep an eye on. That's going to be fun. Okay, brain. I have one. And sometimes it functions. I should look into some more. We could get a hot air balloon tour? Oh, that's awesome. And a creature cruise? We could get kayaking? Oh, that's so cool. What on earth does the amphitheater do? I never figured that out. And a dino encounter? People could pet dinos. That's so much cooler than the second game where you could just stare at them. That's awesome. That would be awesome. Okay. Hi, yep. Okay, good. The tuberculosis vaccine came in. But we could have a hot air balloon tour. That's so cool though. I mean, it's literally just they tie a hot air balloon to a rope and you would just like float up, stare at everything, and they drag you back down. But that would be so cool though. Like, you wouldn't actually go ballooning. They'd just like let the air balloon float up. They'd go, look at the view, and they'd drag you back down. But that would be so cool though. My husband's afraid of heights. He'd never do it with me. Also, he'd never do a zip line with me. I would love to do a zip line, but my husband's afraid of heights. I would never get him to do it with me. All right, so let's talk enclosures before I keep getting distracted again. Let's talk enclosures, right? We're going to open with, I know there's no power, an herbivore enclosure. I know I just got dilly-doos. Dilly-doos are not herbivores. Fun fact. I know I was really excited to get dilly-doos, and they are not herbivores. Well, I mean, if we make this small enough, it might not be an herbivore. We might make this dilly-doos. Right? Right, like this is small enough, right? We could make this not a dilly. We could make this a dilly-doo enclosure. And not a, give me... What do you mean not allowed? Okay. What if we put it on this side? I like it better at the back. Thank you. Okay. Hatchery back there. I know we have no power back here. We'll fix it. Oh, that's cool. No, that, like I said earlier, I'm used to talking to nobody. I am very used to just chatting at nothing. It is fine with me if you're drowsy. I am very much used to talking to nobody. Give me... What do you mean not allowed? 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 What do you mean not That is a thing that happens often around here. And we could put you in here and connect it right there. What do you mean path not connected? Oh, they mean path not connected because that's backwards. Thank you. Complete the connection, please. Thank you. That's better. That went in backwards. I fixed it. It's not a problem. Okay, give me a regular, boring old viewing gallery. Why do they keep going in backwards? Because my pathways are too far out. They don't like them. I mean, that's fine. That's fair. I'll adjust it. I'd rather adjust the pathway than adjust the fencing right now. And that's fine with me. I don't think that's straight. And that does bother me quite a bit, actually. There we go. Something to that effect. There we go. I know it just yelled something at me, and I don't know what it was. And I should really probably have paid attention to what it was. And I did not. There we go. There we go. Okay, so that's all connected, that's all connected. What are you complaining about? Unreachable by guess. Oh yeah, because it's got no power back here, that's fine. Movement in the nest. There he is! Ooh, we got two.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Geosternobergia to the park.
Yeah, we got two gooseberries. Cool. We got two new gooseberries. Ooh, we can get a wide path now? I do kind of need to work on that. No, not you. I need to send you to a nap. Yeah, we need you to work on a wide path. You need a nap. Let's send some other people on to research and attractions, please. Actually. No, you can't do that? Okay, cool. That'll do configurable attractions, and we're good. Okay, cool. Great! That'll be helpful. And then I only have one logistics point left, so can't do anything else. That's fine, though. That's fine. We do need to get some wider paths in, though, because legitimately we need some wider paths. Okay. Alright, so we've got a hatchery going. We've got viewing galleries. We've got a remote viewing gallery. I'm getting some attractions in, so that'll be fun. We are absolutely going to need a toilet. We are absolutely going to need an emergency shelter. And you know what else we're absolutely going to need down here? You know what else? Power. We're going to need to hook this area up to the power grid. Because right now this area is not hooked up to the local power grid. That is going to have to change. Like, dramatically and immediately. Right here, actually.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
Okay, cool. There we go. Alright, so this area is ready. So, we are ready. This is a smaller cage, right? So the question is, do we set up dilly-doos? Or do we expand the cage and set this up as a herbivore cage? Is the thing. Dilly-doos. Alright. Oh, good. Here we go. Here I can modify genome. Randomize. 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 I love to randomize these things. It's so much fun. Okay, there we go. And give me a dilly-doo. Hey guys, can y'all give me some dilly-doos? Please? Just some dilly-doos. You're gonna give me 6 eggs? Cool, you gave me 4.
Procedure complete.
Awesome. Give me 2 males, 2 females. Sweet. And then everybody but you, because you want a nappies. That's awesome.
Synthesis procedure.
Okay, so while you're working, it looks like they have some water there. No. Let's put some water there. They are going to need food. They are going to need live prey. Let's release them. Loading. What do we get for dilly-doos? Oh, cool. I like random skin patterns because you get some cool patterns that way. is what we're going to do. We are going to say you need wetlands and cover. No. You need pasture land. And I'm guessing like it'll be better once they further expand out. Yeah. That didn't work though. There we go. There we go. Now they're saying they're fine. Alright, cool. So we have dilly-doos are all set and ready to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be advised that our weather forecasts
Whoa.
predict an incoming hurricane.
Cool. We have a hurricane incoming. We open the shelter. Oh, this is the wrong pathway. Whoopsies. Replace on,
Ladies and
please.
gentlemen, our weather forecast has been updated. The hurricane threat level has been raised.
There's a fight because they're looking at, they're trying to establish dominance, I think. It's fine. That, I think we're going to change into a staff path. It's fine. There's a fight because they're establishing dominance over here. They'll be alright. There we go. The only thing I don't like is I don't like that this is all filled with cover. I'd prefer if it was more like open so that people could see. But, okay, whatever. Alright, let's take a look at management views since we just opened a new area. Right. This isn't covered. I needed... We need a couple of things. Number one, we need a new maintenance facility. Come on, catch up with me.
Ladies and gentlemen, please beware of flying debris and proceed to take cover until the hurricane has passed.
Not allowed, not allowed, not allowed, not allowed. Perfect, now you're allowed. And now it's saying that we don't have any... we need... Okay. We need to come down here. Now, is it because... Oh, it's because this is, damaged. It is what it is. It's because we need maintenance over here. Is this, that's our ranger team.
Detected power outages
Where's our
across the
maintenance
site.
team?
Available personnel, please respond.
Yipes. Did that fix it? Did that fix it? I don't know.
Control retaken. Respond.
Okay. That did not fix it. Dinosaur escaped the aviary. Okay, we've got an issue. Okay. We've got an issue. Alright, we've got several issues. Where is our maintenance team? Okay. I've got to take direct control here. Because we've got to repair a lot of things so that we can take care of a lot of things. Alright, here we go. Here goes my seriously bad driving. Okay. Repair complete. Alright. There we go. Go. I can do this.
We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond. Weather's stabilizing.
Yeah, weather's stabilizing, but the park ain't. Okay. Okay. Alright, hang on. We're right at the aviary that needs repair, right?
Repair needed.
Nope, hang on. I can do this. Hang on, I can do this. I can do this. I'm not very good at it, but we can do this. Okay, I think we've got it. Yes? Okay, cool. We've got it. We're good. All right. Now that we've got that taken care of, okay, next up, we have to take control of, that is the expedition center. Not what we need. Where is our ranger team? Our response facility. Here we go. Capture team? Thank you. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, the hurricane has now passed. Please resume normal activity.
Let's get some of our guys taken out. Yep. Get these guys tranked. Thank you. Get these guys tranked, please. Thank you. All right. And then let's move you into there. Thank you. Move you into there. Cool. Who else? Move you into there. Cool, thanks. Alright, we've got a hunt in progress, it said. Which means These guys are hunting these guys. So, let's go operations, please.
Transportation in progress. Assets in the air.
Let's get this in place, please.
Transit has commenced.
Capture team, please.
Transportation complete.
Not direct control, no. I don't want direct control. I do want to add task, please.
We are pleased to welcome a pteranodon to the park.
Let's get that taken care of, please. Okay. Alright. We can get you in there. Thank you. And then let's get you
En route to collect
in
the
there.
asset.
Cool. Thanks. Alright, cool. And hopefully that gets all of our guys
Been delivered.
taken down. Okay, cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a pteranodon to the park.
Yeah, we're pleased to do a lot of things. Mostly
Ladies and gentlemen,
take care of the mess.
experienced during our recent handling of anomalous asset transportation in progress. Commence
Right.
asset transit.
Why did you move me into that view? I don't want to be in that view. Thank you. Okay.
Asset has been transported.
I did not necessarily want the response facility there. I just threw it down there because we kind of needed it. But you know what? We're just going to leave it there. Well, maybe
Ladies
I'll
and
move it.
gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a pteranodon to the park.
I might actually move it back here. Honestly, let's move it. Let's move it back here. No, that's not where I wanted to move it. Thank you. I hate that you put me in this. Are we doing a thing? What are we doing? I
Asset
think it's
delivery
loading.
confirmed.
That's okay. They're fighting for dominance. It's fine. Here we go. Here we go. We're doing a thing.
Ladies
Okay.
and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a pteranodon to the park.
And we're just gonna shift it a little bit. Actually, it should go this way. There we go. I know. You need a pathway. We're working on it. We're getting there.
Asset has been delivered.
We're getting there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a pteranodon to the park.
Yep, we are pleased to welcome a lot of things to the park. Okay. Now, I need to add a ranger team.
Okay, understood.
Actually, not that medical team.
Helicopter protection deployed.
Not that capture
Asset has
team
been
either.
transported.
That capture team. Oh, it's over on that side. Because I put it out.
Ladies
For the moment.
and gentlemen,
Okay,
we are
I think.
pleased to welcome a pteranodon to the
Oh,
park.
right. Nobody has access because I didn't put a gate in. It's fine. Do you mind? Thank you. Alright, cool. There we go. Now, we have access. Alright, now the other thing we need is I was working on getting these areas covered everything went pear-shaped. So there we go. When everything went whoopsie-daisies. I was working on getting this whole thing
Heading on patrol.
fixed up.
Keep an eye out for work.
Yep.
Task
Thank you.
received.
Thank
It's
you.
on the to-do list.
Alright, cool. Yep, I know. We have a lot of damaged structures in the area. Is this one? This one needs maintenance. Is it not covered? Uh-oh. Hang on. It's because I'm looking at the wrong thing. A dinosaur escaped my aviary. Why? And how? Okay. I'm guessing he was out. Not direct control, good land's sakes. Don't leave me in charge. I'm guessing he was out and untranquilized and I just didn't get him put back. Okay. Yeah. Let's get him put back in. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We're
we
good.
apologize for any inconvenience experienced during our
We're
recent
good.
handling of anomalous events.
Okay. Is this area just like not covered? It's not, it doesn't look like. Okay. Here, we'll put that out there. And we'll say assign maintenance team 2. Sure. And now it's covered. Okay, cool. Done. Alright. Whew. So most of that is all taken care of now. We do need a medical team to service this area. And then I'll call this area ready to go. Thing is... Can we get a different... Perfect. Yeah? Okay, perfect, yes. I know the path isn't connected. We'll connect it in a second.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Done.
we're pleased to welcome a pteranodon to the park.
Alright, perfect. And we're all set. Now, where is... That's the live prey filter. That's not what I was looking for. I was looking for... Ah! This, the ranger post. I want to make sure that that team is servicing these guys. Okay, great! Fabulous. Okay, so that gives us our 4th of 10 species. Ready to go. I really am not thrilled with the fact that this is so wonky. prefer it if it weren't wonky. That's okay. Vehicle will be under threat. It's fine. They'll get out of there. Something to that effect? Okay, that's less wonky. Okay. Oh, that was the maintenance post. Never mind, I did not want to demolish that. Whoopsies!
It's on the to-do list.
See, I told you I like that they have an undo button. Okay, cool. There we go. Much better. I kind of wish that we could, like, shift this. Oh, I can. No, okay. That's the post. I kind of wish that I could shift like the fence post here just a little bit, but it won't let me. So, oh well, that's life. Okay, cool. So there we go. So we have our first land dino is in. How are we doing on food? We're good on food, good on drinks, good on shopping. Okay. Toilets, emergency coverage, cool. We are going to need a nest in here though. Like I did not put down nests yet for this area. I feel like they're gonna need a medium nest, yes? Can I get another one of those, please? There we go. Yeah! Yeah, give me 2 nests in there so that we can get some more dilly-doos. So that I don't have to keep building dilly-doos is the thing. Is I don't want to have to keep building more dilly-doos. Alright, cool. Alright, there we go. So that solves all of that issue. Now, on to our next problem. Let's talk research real quick. Dinosaur encounter! Yes, please. Nap time and nap time. Okay, cool. Let's go back to research. What do we have that leads to anything? I feel like, yeah, security cameras, park team upgrades. So this leads to security cameras. This is locked. We'd have to Achieve a security reputation of 20. I feel like we're probably going to need to up security for that. Upgrades that can be applied to building to include fossil yield and extraction. Fun. It would probably be good to unlock security cameras, right? So that probably needs to be where we go next, right? Oh, we need more logistics. We need the scientist with more logistics for that. I have training points available? Oh, I can't train her because she's resting. I can't train her, I think, because she's working. Okay, I can train her. Okay. Now, does that mean we can do the thing? That was over in operations, right? That means we can do the thing. Okay. We need to get to security cameras, I think. Alright, I'm gonna give you guys the break video. I'm gonna be back in like just a quick second. You can hang out with K9. You know I'm working on that. Are you trying to help?
Wow, yeah. Jump in that snow. Run in that snow, doggy. Yeah.
Poor thing, it's up to her belly.
Yeah. Seems like she's having a ball, though.
She loves the deep snow. She absolutely loves the deep snow.
It's like, I don't know where to go. I'll just keep running.
I mean, like, she kind of hates it when it's just like, you know, a little bit of snow. But when it's deep like this, oh, she loves it.
There she goes.
Did she come back?
No, she's going home.
It'll probably make him more anxious, whatever happens.
sorry if I put too much video on your phone.
Don't worry about it. I have a thing to take care of that.
I kind of figure you did. Get it, Kay? Don't let that box get away with being unopened. Tell that box.
Pretty sure she already put the cookie in.
Doesn't seem like it.
She's just checking for more.
Oh, okay.
But now she kind of wants to know what's in the box.
Yeah.
And I both know this is her specialty.
Yes.
Oh, nope, there's still some cookie rattling in there, huh?
It's okay, Kay. Open the box. Yeah. Get it. And she's basically got it. She's just gotta get it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, her little pig head from that came from the stocking. Just like, oh boy, here we go. Rawr.
Gone a little bit longer than I meant to be because I was checking out the snow damage. Well, I say damage. I was checking out how well I'd managed to clean up after the snow. Anyway, back to what we were doing. Ooh, the dilly-doos have claimed a nest. So we're going to get more dilly-doos soon. Cool. All right, so that being the case, I was working on getting some research in, which we've got some research going, which is good. Do we have anybody else that we can put on research? Not at the moment. It doesn't look like. Okay. What is this? Lagoon viewing gallery. We have to unlock the lagoons before we can work on the lagoon viewing gallery, I think. Large hotel. We need to get a better entertainment reputation before we can do that. Yeah, we need to work on getting contracts done is what we need to do. Okay. Cool. What would this get us? Control center, improved motivations. I'm guessing that would improve motivations would let our scientists work longer. Core cost reduction upgrades, core efficiency upgrades, hatchery storm defense, operations center storm defense, power storm defense. I mean, I don't really upgrade that often, although I should, but I don't really do that much. Additional upgrade slots and expedition center upgrade slots, which is nice, but I don't really do that often. We really do need to be working on power center, on power, but we need to get more security contracts before we can do that. Speaking of contracts, we're currently done with our current contract. Yeah? So we should see about getting a new contract going. I think that's asking for a specific dinosaur, and I don't think we have a specific dinosaur. That gets oh, I didn't know that, like, minuses could happen. Oh, buddy. We're gonna have to wait for that to refresh before we get new. Okay. So let's move on then. Okay. That's fine. Dinosaur threat. To where? Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. How did you get out? How did you get out? How did you get out? Did she just glitch through? Because it doesn't say that there's anything wrong here. How did she get out? How did she get out? Let's open up our shelters real fast. How did she get out though? why are we saying there are 2 environmental issues going on here? Okay. Okay. And you need more water now as well. Here, let's actually... Can we destroy the water there? Yeah, no. Okay. Thank you. Okay. I don't know what's going on there. We still have 2 fish. Yeah, we still have 2 fish feeders over here. Okay. How did she get out, though? Is the question. Because it doesn't say that there's anything wrong with the habitat. Right? Like, the habitat's fine. How did she get out of there? Right? So, like, if the habitat's fine, then how did she get out of there? Huh. Okay. Contracts are back. These would all go for entertainment. Yeah, we can take a photo. Here, you guys are the new guys.
Asset transportation in progress.
You guys are the new guys, right? There we are. Ooh. Okay.
Delivery has been completed.
Yeah, that'll work.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a pteranodon to...
I mean, are we though? Yeah, close the shelters. That's fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for any inconvenience experienced during our recent handling of...
Yeah. Alright, so we need to get... Alright, so in order to unlock this, we have to progress Kiatsu, Japan. Okay. Okay. Can I unpin that? Because I think I pinned that, and I don't want to pin that. There we go. Unpin that. Thank you. Okay. Fun. Let's take a look at what we can do in guests. Not a thing. Alright, let's take a look at what we can do in attractions. We can actually get a lagoon viewing gallery, or we can do tours. Let's do tours. Okay. I'm not worried about gene modifications or hybrids. Oh, it says right up front, 0 is researchable. 3 is researchable in enclosures. 11 are researchable in dig sites. 2 is researchable in operations. 0 is researchable in guests. And 1 is researchable here. I'm guessing this is the one that's insertable here. How did I pin that? Oh, I'm guessing because it's locked. I can't do it yet. Okay. Okay. Let's take a look at enclosures. Okay, so we can't do anything with lagoons yet, which is what I wanted to know. Can we upgrade anything? Like, can we upgrade, like, the aviaries fencing or anything? Accelerated growth and cheaper genetics. Advanced equipment, that doesn't tell me anything. Hatchery bays and advanced equipment. Global dinosaur. Oh, that allows me to purchase dinos rather than build them. Interesting. I don't think we'll be able to get that though. I'd need 2 marine reptiles for that. We can't get that anyway. Okay. Cool. We can work on medium electric fences though. That I can do, and that I probably should do. We should do that. Should work on medium electric fences so that we can get more land dinos going. Why you shouldn't be there. I done did it again. I thought that was a random piece of pathway. It's not. Okay, I hate that. I hate all of that. Okay. I don't hate that. Ooh, the other dilly-doos are nesting. Ooh, buddy. Our other dilly-doos have moved into the nesting phase. Okay. Perfect. Done. Alright, so we're good here. Can I click on these? No, not really. We can just look at them. Okay, that's fair. That's fine. Good. Research is complete. Alright, I can't get that until we get more entertainment done. Okay. These are just hatchery upgrades. I'm not worried about any of that right now. Okay. Fertility and compatibility. Confined space adaptation. Interesting. So I can basically just get any of the gene modification traits going right now. Let's focus on enclosures, I think. Well, it's just upgrades right now. Okay. I think I got all the important stuff that we can get right now, right? Well, I say important. All the stuff that's interesting to me to get right now. Ooh. Sure. Go for that. You need a nappies. I'm gonna leave the training points for the moment. I know we have scientists that can train. I'm gonna leave the training points for the moment until we know what we need them to train on. We could go research more dig sites, right? Like, we could do that. Carnivores. Omnivores. What are you? Ooh, we could get a dino! We're doing it. We're getting dinos! Alright. We're getting dinos. They look funny in this one. They look fun. We're getting them. Okay, and we're getting baby dilly-doos. There we go. Ooh, we have the hot air balloon ride. Okay, cool. What does this do, by the way? That does not answer my question. The amphitheater provides dinosaur visibility for park guests. Dinosaurs only appeal if the guests have been recently visible. If they've been recently visible. Best for large carnivores. That does not answer my question. That I know what it does. Gyro station, we know what that does. Balloon tour! That'll be fun. Park tour, Jurassic tour. I think these are also good for travel. Like, we could start one of them up here, and then we could, like, put a station or so down here, maybe. So they could be good for transit as well, which would help quite a bit. Okay. We have viewing galleries, which we need. Educational entertainment experience where technology meets prehistory. Attracts guests with specific preferences. Okay. And an activity center. I didn't want to build it. I wanted to read what it does. attracts guests that tend to have particular interests to a specific area. Adjusting the ratio of guest interests in each area. That helps amenities maximize. Okay. That doesn't really help my questions either. Okay. Fun. Alright. So. Question is, do I like what we have here? Answer is not super. But we have an area here where we can put like some entertainment and guest plazas, right? So let's see about putting some attractions down. Too big. What does that do? Must join an existing track. Oh. Okay. So, is this another, like, airborne tour? Okay, so this is like a tour thing. Oh, okay. So, like, I could put down, like, a station up here, and then have another station down here, kind of thing. Fun. I mean, I'm not hating the idea. We could also do like a park tour up here. That like starts here and then has a station down below. How is our... That's Ranger Patrols. Here we go. Transport. Yeah, that's about what I was thinking, is we're going to need a transport soon. Okay, so the question is, an attraction to build through enclosures and aviaries for dinosaur visibility. Numbers of vehicles in the ride can be altered, best for herbivores. Tour also improves the transport rating by reducing the distance guests have to walk from the arrival point destinations. Tours also improve the transport rating by reducing... Okay, so you just copied that second paragraph twice.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Dilophosaurus to the park.
Oh, okay, we just had a birth. Okay, we're good. I thought we were going to have a thing. I thought they were going to announce that we had a storm incoming, in which case we were going to have a problem. Okay, so each balloon tour can only have one station to contribute to the site's transport rating. Okay, so each balloon tour only has one station. That's good to know. Did not know the gyro station could be used in a carnivore exhibit. Did not know that. Uh-huh. Okay. So, what if we were to say, put a gyro station here? And then put another station down here. Well, we'll figure out where to put the next station in a minute. edit the tour route, shall we? We're gonna have to move the maintenance post. That's fine. Yeah, okay. We'll move it. Here, move it here.
It's on the to-do list.
That's fine. Okay. Okay. I hate that you put me in the side view, though. That kind of frustrates. If we get rid of the water from there, like a little bit of the water, we should be able to come out around this side, down through here, and put another station there. Yeah? That could work. But we would have to do a little bit of trickery here. Okay. Yeah, it's not far enough down. We have to get rid of more water. It's not letting me do. Oh, it's not letting me do that for the feeder. That's why it's not letting me do that. There is water there. What are you telling me requires water for? There is water there. Okay. Alright. Let's come over here. Give me water. Okay. Grab me the feeder. Move this feeder. Oh, there is absolutely water there. Thank you. I saw it turn blue. Do not play games with me. Thank you. Move that feeder over there. Now. Just take a little bit of the water out there. I'm gonna have to check in on them in a minute. After we put the track through here and see if we can. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to take a little more water out. Ugh. Okay. And we're gonna have to put more water back in. Because I guarantee you they're not happy with the amount of water that's in there. Okay. Now let's not you. No, I wanted you. Yeah. Okay. Edit the environment, please. Can we add more water in? I'm assuming that added more water in, but I can't really tell. That's not adding more water in. Alright, fine.
I'm in the process of negotiating a new land purchase in the area.
Cool.
And I'm doing it without exploiting the goodwill of an old friend. How about that? Please,
Nifty.
generate the funds to purchase the land, and I will push the contract through.
Was not planning on doing that. Boulder, do we have anything barren wilds? Okay, that's barren. And then we need something that says pasture land. Okay, there we go. Alright, there we go. Now they're happy. Okay. See, I knew they were going to be trouble. We fixed them. They're fine. They're not a problem. Yeah, I know. You've got an incomplete track. It's fine. Okay. Yeah, I know. We've got building constraints. Yeah, I get it. I'm trying to delete this area. Yes, I see the building constraints. Thank you. All right. All right. That I don't appreciate because it used to be real easy for me to just like right click and like go into delete this. So maybe I'm just missing something on that. That's a possibility. You know what we're gonna do? We don't need the pathing back here, right? So just get rid of it. There's no need for anybody to come back here anyway, right? I hate that you zoom me in like that. Don't do that. I hate that you continually zoom me in like that. If you stop doing that, then I will stop doing that. Okay, so this is another, if we move the maintenance post. Yeah, I know. If we move the maintenance post, we should be okay.
Confirming task.
Thank you. I hate it that it's gonna zoom me in like this. I don't want you to do that. Okay. What? Ah! Thank you, but I was in the middle of something and I don't
The
appreciate that
dinosaurs
I'm
are
not.
really no different from us when it comes to their emotional states. Comfortable dinosaurs are content dinosaurs, and content dinosaurs are more likely to thrive.
Thank you. I was working on a thing.
The die is cast, and we're holding all the aces.
Thanks.
Okay, I might be mixing up my games, but the point is clear-ish. We're doing a great job.
Yes, we are, but our client is ambitious, and we are far from done. You can rest when this site is second only to the Las Vegas Strip in popularity.
That really is ambitious. And it's in the very capable hands of my team while I supervise from afar.
Cool. Could you not interrupt me next time? I was in the middle of doing a thing. You know what? I'm pausing you guys. You guys are trouble. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put water over here, I think. And I am going to move this feeder come on. Let me move it. Oh, I saw it turn blue. I saw blue. There we go. I'm going to move that feeder over there. Then we're going to take all of that out of there. Ooh, I might need to pause for just a quick second and do a thing. It's not going to take me long, so I'm not going to give you guys a break video. I'm just going to go start my oven real quick. Told you it wouldn't take me long. I'm making a New Year's lasagna tonight. That's traditionally how my family has always done it. Turkey for Thanksgiving, ham for Christmas, and a New Year's lasagna. All right. Now, can I go back here? Do not zoom me in like that. That's the one thing that is, well, not the one thing, but that's one of the things that's always driven me crazy about this. About these games is they always, 100% of the time, zoom you in like that. Okay, if I go delete, can we... Okay, never mind. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go. Would you not? Could you not? Could you not? Why are you getting stuck there? Is it because I play on a potato? Thank you. That's why, isn't it? Okay. It was working for like a second and then it wasn't. Okay. It's because I play on a potato, isn't it? See, it turns blue for like a second and then it doesn't. And that just frustrates. Come here. Come out this way. I know you're going to tell me that I can't do this. Here. Thank you. it would have to go through here. It can go through there. But then it's obstructed by the flying nest. So we can bring it next to the nest. That's cool. I'm down with that. And then let's say we put, I want to put a let's say we put a station here, right? That's the wrong way, isn't it? Yep, that's not the way I wanted to put that station. I wanted that station facing this way. Thank you. There we go. For right now, I think it's best if we take it back through here. Right? If we take it back through this aviary and connect it back into this one. I would love to take it through here. Eventually. But for right now, I think it's best to take it back through this aviary. Oh, okay. It won't let me go there because it's in the water. Alright, is there any way I can go through here that's not in the water? No. Okay. Okay. How about... There's a pescivore feeder there? Yes, there is. How about if we move that? Let's move this one to be over here. And then let's move this one to be over here. And then let's get rid of this here water. Cool. And then I know, the track is incomplete. How dare it be incomplete? We're gonna go around through here. Can we shift how we're looking at this? Cool. Up through there. Can we do that? Or would it be smarter to go through here? No. Okay, hang on. I saw it turn blue. Okay. Perfect. Alright, we're connected in. Now, the only other problem that we have. Where is this guy? Okay. Let's press play and check if he's still happy now that I have messed with his water. Okay. I do not know. Yep, that's what I wanted to check. Okay. They need... That does arid and cover, that does barren. I don't think there's anything that does barren and cover. So... let's find something that fixes that. Alright, there we go. Done and done. You're fine. Can I find one of you? You are also not thrilled. You need a little more pasture. And would like a little more cover. Done! Alright, cool. Perfect. Alright, so everybody's happy. We've got a geo-track going. That should help get our transport rating up. Oh, so much better. That'll also give us a better view of our dinos as well. So people will like that. And it's a bit more fun. Whee! Alright, so let's take a look at contracts. I don't want to do a combat. 250 nature guests in the park? Nature specific. That's interesting. I did unmute, didn't I? I think so. I'm pretty sure. I'm 90% positive. We're gonna go with a yes. Visible dinosaurs is easy. Told you it was easy.
Brilliant
Told you visible
work. There's a reason we all rely on your expertise.
Yeah. That wasn't hard. That really wasn't hard. Okay. So that's cool. Okay. So that gets the reputation or the transportation up, so that's good. We desperately needed that. Okay, what about down here? Ah, that's what I thought. We need another guest plaza.
Be advised that our weather forecasts predict an incoming sandstorm.
We need another guest plaza, particularly down here. So...
Ladies and gentlemen, our weather forecast has been updated. The sandstorm threat level has been raised.
you really don't have to run in screaming. It's fine. It's just a sandstorm. Let's put in... that was food, right? That was food. We need a drink. It says it'll go here, but it does seem to be clipping into the aviary. So watch me put it down and it tells me it won't go. It went. Why? How? What? Why? It's fine. It's just a sandstorm. Y'all's gonna be okay. Okay.
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
Okay.
If you hadn't noticed, a dinosaur is terrorizing your guests. This is the exact kind of disaster that I try so hard to warn people against.
Who's
And yet,
out?
Here we are again.
Okay.
Geez, you know, at times like this, one feels, well, that maybe extinct animals should just be left extinct.
Okay. Look, it's just because the power's out. It's fine. So far, it doesn't look like they've escaped. I don't think. Yeah, that's just because of the hatchery. Look, so far they're completely contained. It's fine. Where's the break in the power? Oh, it's because this has storm damage. We've got a guy on maintenance. They'll be there in a second. It's fine. I should actually consider putting in some more some more power facilities back here anyway. Right? Like, that's a thing that should happen anyway. Just to kind of... Number one, to up the power infrastructure. But number two, to make sure that we have enough power infrastructure going forward. Right? There we go. So, like, number one, we want to up the power infrastructure, but number two, we want to make sure I have enough infrastructure going forward. Yeah. We're fine. So, I want to kind of add some extra. And see, this is why I had some extra space back here. You thought that I didn't know what I was doing when I left this area empty. And you might have been right. Except you weren't, and I did. Ha ha ha. That's all outside of the buildable area? Okay, if I put it in this way. If I change it to this type. Oh, that's not gonna work, no. This one's much more compact. Okay. Just trying to see if I can get one more in here. No? Okay. Whose path is not connected? Nobody's? Okay. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Look at that. Look at that. See? Nobody's escaped. We've got more power than we need. It's fine. That is more than fine. Look at that. See, that number is going to immediately go down. As soon as it realizes that they have not broken out. Cool, thanks. MVU is dispatched. Yep, we're good. Disease contracted. Okay. Do we have the research for that? Okay, so you have surface wounds, but you Okay. What do we do about this? What do we do about cocoa disease? Research. Medicine. Tuberculosis. Avian pox. Cocoa disease. Okay. We need a photo of the dino with cocoa disease. Alright, we need to pilot the drone. There we go. I'm trying to pilot the drone. Okay, here we go. We need a photo of you, I guess. Okay, cool. We've got a photo of the dino with cocoa disease. So now we can immediately go research cocoa disease. Anybody I can stick on it gets stuck on it. Go. Also, we have somebody who wants a nappies. Go nappies. Cool. Alright. Awesome. Cool. So now, what do we do about you? He only had surface wounds. I don't think that's an issue. I think they just need to treat him and be done. Yeah, they're done. He didn't need surgery or anything. He's fine. Alright, cool. They're done. They'll fix it. Alright, cool. And we're good to go. Alright, I need to check the map. Anything with major storm damage that needs to be fixed. I mean, I see a lot of stuff with minor storm damage, but it doesn't look like there's anything with major storm damage. So as long as there's nothing with major storm damage, we're good to open.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize.
There we go. Cocoa disease is cured. We're good.
Experienced during our recent handling of anomalous events.
And we're good. Alright, cool. Okay, great. Great. We're all set. Now that we are all set for all of that, our next, I actually have a question that I'm not sure I can answer from here. I cannot. I would have to synthesize a dino to answer the question. Because in the last game you could release or airlift.
Ladies and gentlemen, the sandstorm has now passed. Please resume your normal activity.
Okay, yep, we're all good.
Attention personnel, please stand by for a vehicle return.
Cool, we're good. So we're all set. Everybody back to being happy. It needs maintenance, but we've got a maintenance team that'll come down and take care of it. Okay. So back to what I was doing, and do I remember what that was? Not really, no. Okay, we're good there. Emergency is good. Bathroom is good. We do need some emergency shelters and bathroom down here, but I don't think we have any guests down here yet. So I think we're fine. Yeah, we don't have any guests down here yet, so we're fine. that would bring in 240. That would bring in 26. Ooh, 27. Nice. Okay. Now, I saw 6 here. Cool. And then 7. Yep. Perfect. Cool. Done. And then here we go. Same thing where we are going to just sort of browse through here. I think 3,000 was the best we could do for that. Okay. I saw 703 and all right. So I want to say that one, and then we want to say that one. Cool. And then this is going to be our last one that we want to take a look at. Ooh, 272. That'll work. All right. What can we do here? I'm looking at the wrong thing. I'm looking at the running cost. I want to look at profit. 6,000 for a fish tank. 6,084 versus 6,066. There we go. Do we have anything that lights all of them up? Fish tank. And then fountain. Okay. Cool. That gets everybody lit up. Now let's go up to our other amenities. Now that we've kind of got an idea of what we're doing over here. Okay. Alright, so I see 1638 for sea, or 16,800 for seafood. 1840 for dal. Dal it is. Okay. And then let's go 34 for a claw machine. 34.48 for a jukebox. So claw machine. I saw all of them trying a fossil display. There we go. That's good. Same thing over here. Where we're going to take all that out. And we're going to say superfood juice. And then we are going to say TVs are good, I think. And there we go. And a jukebox. Perfect. And then last one. Where's our other? This one. Yep. I never finished this one. So I had, this one does 18. The rest of them are only doing 17. So books is good. Ooh. Storage bins. And fossil display. Done. Alright, cool. That'll do it. Alright, and with that, that is where I'm going to have to leave it off for today. I do have to get my dinner started for the family today. So I will be headed out for today. I am going to be back tomorrow. I am live every Wednesday to Sunday. Usually, I think I'm going to go live somewhere around 10 or 11 tomorrow. Depending on where they put my husband's lunch and depending on where, and depending on how things go for me tomorrow. 10 or 11 tomorrow. Eastern or New York time, whichever's easiest for you to stick into Google. That's AM. But I will be back then. I hope to see you then. Until then, we will be doing more Jurassic Park until I feel like we're done with it, which will be whenever we finish campaign and probably the challenge mode. And I will see you then. Till then, have a great day. Bye, everyone.